Hey, welcome back to The Witcher. We're gonna be starting the second DLC, number two, numero dosa, um, which will introduce us to a entirely new map. Also, you might notice that um, the quality is a lot better than the first time I recorded The Witcher. I mentioned this in the Cyberpunk session that I did today, but I realized that OBS had everything recording at 720 p instead of 1080 or 1440 at least, which is why it looks really grainy and bad. And we don't want that. We want to record as best as we can, so we have that like that. But yeah, let us get started on The Witcher. Got an email. Good way to start the video. So it starts out. Uh, we're supposed to, or we get to a notice board in Velen, and we see a board or a poster that has been mentioned, and then this is the start, or the at least the biography of the quest, the start of the quest. It was a time when there seemed to be two Geralts. One was a celebrity, and at least in certain circles, while the other remained a mercenary who did dirty work for coin. At any rate, both these Geralts happened on a contract of an unusual sort, not because it marked the start of a new adventure, and this adventure I will gladly wait, not least because it's marked the start of a new adventure, and this adventure I will gladly relate. It began in a manner most ordinary, with a notice posted on a board in Velen. The Witcher read the notice and set out to see what else he can learn. And oh, crazy that we're already here.
Get out of Rivia!
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher!
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
That was at the start of the game when we killed the griffin.
Palmer and Delanfor. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine.
As you can tell, their armor is a lot more glowing than Geralt's.
Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They's a coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
So this is supposed to be more kind of like classic fantasy, like medieval fantasy, where like, oh, you have these, you know, honorable knights, and you have like all these like highborn talk about like nobility, honor, and all that, which is very different than the Witcher universe, where the Witcher universe is all about people being just terrible people.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
And you have these guys.
He mean us?
I, Palmer and Delanfall, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, Abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopy
They think they're
like?
jesters
Or do
or
that
clowns.
thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I
You
swear
can't
upon
call
the
their
Heron you
queen
will
a
pay
whore.
with your own blood.
Again, noble
By
knights.
the crane, villains, ready your arms.
Oh, time to kill. I can't reach them. Oh, these guys are kind of high level. Ow. Ow. Fucking sucks. Wow, there's a lot of these guys, huh? There are a lot of these guys. Ow, that's not good. Bandit leader? Let's kill the bandit leader. Ow. Fucking, I can't deal with multiple people at once. Okay, hold up. These people with shields are like the most annoying fuckers, I swear. Oh, I'm gonna die. Die, thank you. Oh, hey bandit leader. Now that you don't have your friends with shields, you're gonna die, aren't you? Well, I guess his friend with shield just came back. Alright, bandit leader. And he's dead. Alright, who shot me with an arrow? You fucking bastard. There's 2 people with arrows. Oh, there's a lot of bandits. Is there more? Oh, wait, there's one guy left. And now he's dead.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
Toussaint is in a completely different area. So this expansion pack, this DLC, is actually gonna introduce us to an entire new map
So
to
fess
explore.
up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition,
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right.
Again,
fine.
tradition, old medieval ways, right?
most honorable
Honor.
Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Who I'm pretty sure we
Shall
met in
you
the first
answer
game.
her call?
Of course I will.
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Yes, ma'am.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you.
Those are
promising
drawings of the
grants
beast?
of land and fortunes in gold.
Those are quite different.
Should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney.
Were
draws
noble
near.
born, so they were high members of society.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
So it just kills indiscriminately, and it's
Anyone
really
tried
strong.
to hunt it? Knights Errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker, this is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Also, Geralt's pretty popular in Toussaint, especially with the
Mentioned
Duchess,
a tourney.
for a certain
Why
reason.
doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor.
The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint.
Toussaint. Toussaint.